Alright, welcome back. Today we're going to worry about Fort Fourth, the one fort that nobody thinks about farming from. Naturally, you got to have the golden scarab to get the best out of it. This is where Fort Fourth is. It's in Caelid, or however the hell you say that word right there. So Fort Fourth gives you a couple things when you first run through it. You slowly do the bats at the beginning. You'll be able to slowly build into doing the whole fort at one time. You can get about 25 to 30,000 XP within 5 minutes if you can do the whole thing. So naturally, you know, or if you've played through this at least once or twice, you know that once you go through this, you get this at the beginning. It's right there after you kill the rats, which we'll get through in a moment. So let's get to it. So you see, you can summon. So if you're doing this by yourself or with a friend, summon there. If you're doing it by yourself. So first bat right here. Let's go ahead and just kill him. All right. If you wait a second, come over here behind this. I'll turn this light on for everybody. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a bat coming now. If you're worried about it seeing you, don't. Every now and then it'll aggro one of the other black bats, but it didn't this time, so we're just gonna let it pass, and then we're gonna go drop his bitch ass. All right. See, now the other one's starting to come. Alright, well let's let him come through this way. You see his eyes, you can tell he's looking at you. So Dookie. You hit him just right without them knowing about it, you'll actually get an extra 200 and some change XP. Now there is one over there, but if you walk around this path right here, you won't have to worry about aggroing them or that one. I just like to sneak because there is one behind this lovely little wall right here. So crouch and take off back the direction you just came. As you can see, this one's starting to crawl towards you like, what the hell's going on? If you walk in behind it, hit him with that justice. Alright, you can throw a projectile at that to get the upper hand on it, or you can just walk over there and try to take care of it before it shoots some, like, a scream at you. So I like to do this, I like to throw that at it, let it fall, and then drop them. Same with this one over here, except for when I throw this, oh, well now he's going to come after me. Go ahead and drink that. Alright, he's dead. So, let's walk this way. And if this is the first time and you're still trying to just get that seal, just run straight through. The bats aren't as quick as they are. They will poison you, so head straight for the ladder. You know what I mean? Once you get to the ladder, jump off of this. Now, there's a bunch of guys in this area, but if you time it just right, you won't have to deal with all of them at first. So if you come this way, just step in front of it and jump, and it'll break those boxes. There's a guy right here, so let him come out. Stay in the area, and that way you can drop them. You can either do that right at the beginning, I'll show in a moment. Now this next part is very specific. See this board right here? This board right here, this long one going this way, right here. Stand right next to it, alright? It pulls this guy out over here. See? Boom, we're standing right next to it. Come on, buddy. Well, maybe they fixed it in the last update. Well, anyways, we'll pull this guy out. That's why I was standing on that side of the board, so he wouldn't come out. Normally this dude comes out. I don't know what's up with it right now. There is a guy that is right here. I don't know what he's doing. So if you come over here, right here, there's another person. See him? Boom. Comes out. If you come up behind them, light attack, stab him straight in the back. You know, don't forget to hold it, or it won't work. It'll just slash them. Alright, there he's dead. So, let's walk this way. You see this board right here? This board right here. Here, this long one going this way. Right here. Stand right next to it. Alright? It pulls this guy out over here. As you see, I'm getting close to 1,000 each kill. I'm getting roughly 1,500 on average by the time we finish this. Alright, I'm jumping around over there because of this guy. So you can fight him. I don't recommend it. Like, if you happen to lose your XP by dying, I would recommend playing what I like to call the track star, because everybody loves a track star, and I'll show you where to jump off when we get to that as well. Alright, there's a guy right here too, so if you come this way, it won't aggro the guy behind me. I think it just stab him. Go ahead and drink these potions. And then we'll come over here and let this guy come out. Every now and then they'll drop armor and whatnot, etc., etc. So earlier I was talking about having to be a track star. Like if you jump off of this, you can go to here, and then you can just go straight this way. Like don't go down this area or fall down the stairs, because you will possibly die, and then your XP is all the way back at the top. And then you'll just have to, you know, run back through it and whatnot. So, because I do not like the rats, I will go ahead and put my Wondrous Flask on, since there's already a thing right there. Lost Grace. You can... It's like you have an infinite amount of these, right? Because you just sit down, start over, sit down, start over. So all these guys are dead, so we don't have to worry about them coming back. I think I killed this guy, right? Yeah, killed that guy. So we'll come in here. We'll go deal with these rats. There's 3 rats, 2 small, 1 large. The large one's a pain in the ass. Or maybe this way, I don't know. So there's those. Boom. There. Since I said you could summon, I got a good trick I want to show you y'all with this as well. Come on, bitches. Stand back for a moment and let my homeboy do his work. As I said, I don't like the rats. You see how much it took off with 1 hit? Just throwing that out there. So, I'm going to get off of this, since that's everybody inside the fort. As you can see, my knight's still hanging out with me too. So we're going to come out here. This is just for extra XP. Be careful on this side. You know, I've fallen off a few times, or 100 times. And it can be a pain in the ass if you lose your XP over here. So, come this way, step down here, and look at this direction. Go ahead and drop that guy. Because there's 2 guys that show up, and if you miss them, it can be a pain in the ass. Luckily, my knight's with me. That's why I like to spawn them at the end, and I like to do this at the end, not at the beginning, for that reason. But if you hug the wall, kind of, you know, you don't have, I mean, you can hug it a little bit. You don't have to be like right up on it and shit. But as you see, my knight will start flashing in a moment. Alright, see, there's my knight flashing. He's not supposed to be in this area, but he will, like, spawn in this area. And I'm dead.